Hey Alan, so why is it a square? Okay, here is the reason. So when we're looking at a rational function on 135 in the notes, I'm also realizing that the two examples I did down here, I didn't do one with a square, and that was really dumb, and I should go back and refilm that. Anyhow, coming back to here, so the there's a couple of there's powers both for the numerator and the denominator. The numerator gives us our x-intercepts, so this is like the polynomials, where if it's an even power, it bounces, and when it's an odd power, it crosses. So that's just like chapter 7. But then the denominator, that's where we get our vertical asymptotes, and when this is an even power and an odd power, they behave differently. So when it's an even power, when the graph is approaching the asymptote, they go together to infinity. In other words, like for this example right here, these, as I approach, I think it's -1 from the left, I go to positive infinity, and as I approach -1 from the right, I go to positive infinity. So that's what a squared would look like. And the reason is, if you look back at the parent functions here, so 1 over x, we get this divergent behavior at the asymptote. 1 over x squared, we get this, not really convergent, but they're going together, they're gonna go to the same direction as they approach the asymptote. So in this case, they're both going to positive infinity. And if I throw a negative in front of that, that's our reflection that we've seen throughout all the transformations, and then they would go this way to negative infinity. And so this is really the key, is right there. It's looking to see which way do they go together or do they go separate. And my dumb little thing for remembering that is, so like if it's squared, it's a pair, and I think, okay, they're married and they're going off to infinity together. And then if it's to the first, they got divorced, and so they are going their separate ways, and so this one's going this way and this one's going that way. So that's my dumb little thing I have for that. So here on your graph, this one would have been to the first because they're divorced, they're going off separate ways, and then these two still like each other, so they're married, they're a square, they're going off together. Hopefully that helps.